Hey everyone, welcome to Past Lives and the Divine. I'm Gina, the host of this podcast, and today I have a hypnotic journey for you. Before I tell you about that though, let me ask you something. Have you ever had a question about something and you ponder it and you think about it and you wonder about it? Maybe you put a few pieces of the puzzle together and it just doesn't work. And then you're like, shit, I gotta talk to a psychic about this. Well, if you've done that, I have done that. I know many people who have done that. So I created today's hypnotic journey with that in mind. Because here's the thing. When you go to an intuitive person, a reader, a psychic, what they're doing is they're tuning into you, your higher self, your spirit guides, your life plan, your Akashic records, however they do it. And they're getting information that is then coming through the filter of them, because they're a human and that's the way that works, and they're giving you the information. And so that can be really, really helpful. And I've actually gotten a lot of healing just from hearing what a psychic has to say. But I've gotten way more healing from treating myself like a psychic and going in to get those answers. So instead of having a different human channel look at my situation, my energy, spirit guides, life plan, all of that, and try to answer my questions, I can go do it. And you can go do it. And my clients have gone and done it. So as you may have listened to episode 3, Anatomy of a Past Life Regression, in there, you'll see that as part of a past life regression, something that I do with every client that I work with is after the past life scenes, we'll go to a space of spiritual guidance and we'll integrate and just kind of try to understand a little bit more about the stuff that we saw. And in addition to that, that's where I'll have clients, if they have questions that they would love to ask a psychic, questions related to the session or not, the topic or intention for the session or not. And there's so many things that can come in terms of questions. I mean, you name it, anything we've been pondering. But it's in that space that we can get that information for ourselves. So the real benefit to that, I think, is the feeling of using our own power to access unseen, unknown information about ourselves. I feel like such a powerful sorceress when I do that. And I know a lot of other clients and just group participants of group journeys that I've led all feel the same way. It can be incredibly powerful. And when that channel is you, it's very clear. You're the one with the question, you're the one getting the answers, and then you're the one applying those answers to your life, as opposed to trying to describe the situation, the context to the psychic or intuitive, whoever you're seeing, and then having them get an information, have it, consciously and unconsciously be filtered through them, and then they translate what they see. And then sometimes we get that answer and it either seems too good to be true and we don't trust it. I've definitely been in that situation. Or we get the answer and it's only makes sense in hindsight because the way they relayed the message was just not how maybe I was ready to absorb that message. So let's do this as a podcast episode is what I thought. So the hypnotic journey for you today is for you to kick back, relax, just like you always do in these hypnotic journeys. Make sure you have time where you can be focused on the journey and nothing else. So no driving, no taking care of fragile things. Just sit back, relax. You'll listen to the induction where we ground, connect, protect. That's a very important part. That's how we make sure it is the highest and greatest good information coming through. That's how we keep out malevolent energy. That's how we can go into this session protected, and then we can completely relax. So after the induction, after you're into that hypnotic trance, I'll cue you to bring your question to mind. And in that trance state, you'll just think of the question that you have, and then you'll just observe what comes to mind. And I'll give you the hypnotic suggestions to observe, to not analyze, to just be there, experience what comes to mind, know that you'll remember it all later. And then right now, I'll just remind you right here is that when you're in that space, you might get information, visuals, experiences, feelings that don't make sense. And that's okay. Think of a hypnotic journey as your time to collect data. And then afterward, whether it's just in meditation, just as your life unfolds, know that this stuff will trickle down, integrate, and make sense, and you'll have access to the information when you need it. Or you can just carve out like 5-10 minutes and just journal quick. So after this hypnotic journey, you can put your stuff away, sit up, and just, write down anything you experienced, whether it makes sense or not. And a lot of times when we're in that writing, especially after being in trance, you're still very, very connected. And so in that writing, if you were to just, hang out for 5 or 10 minutes after the hypnotic track and just write, you're going to get even more information during that time. So if something didn't make sense, you're writing it out, you might start to be like, oh, actually, maybe I saw that because of this. And I would encourage you to trust that stuff and to keep track of all of these things. As you've heard me say before, I love to record all my sessions, take notes, journals. I like to just track my progress because I feel like for whatever reason in this realm, my progress is so slow. Or actually what it is, I think what it really is that when we're working in hypnosis, we have this experience, this knowing, this learning, in that trance state, and it's planted right into our subconscious mind. So it's not like a conscious thing. Like I'm not a coach being like, take 10 deep breaths and then you'll feel better. And you're like, you know what? I do. We don't have that conscious daily effort toward these things. So a lot of times when we're working in that hypnotic space and in that subconscious mind, we almost forget that we're never like that. That's how natural the change is. So another reason why I always encourage people to journal, because it's kind of fun to look back and be like, oh my God, yeah, I can't believe I used to struggle with that. So know that it's very valuable, not only in this moment, but as you look back, you might start to see different ways too. Like if you look back in a month on this hypnotic journey that you did today, you might notice oh, I didn't understand this back then, but now it makes sense to me. And that's a really fun, investigative thing or puzzle to put together. And it's all a part of just observing our intuition and how our bodies, minds, and souls kind of understand the unknown energies and worlds around us. Okay, so you can use this however often you want. All you have to do beforehand is carve out some space and time for you to be alone, relax, and do it, and come to this hypnotic journey with a question in mind. One more thing before we get into that hypnotic journey. If you do this hypnotic journey and you're like, whoa, I can't believe it, or whoa, what is this intuition? And I can't believe I'm accessing it so much. Or maybe you go into it and the experience, you feel like you can't really sink into it on your own for whatever reason. Then you might like or be interested in the workshop that I have coming up. February 15th of 2023, I have a group hypnosis workshop, and it's all about you understanding your intuition. So we're going to be doing exactly this, but in a group setting, which I always go farther and deeper in a group setting, and that's the feedback I get from a lot of the participants. So if this feels like something you just aren't naturally inclined to do on your own, or maybe you do it on your own but would like a little bit more structure, like a group to do it with, in this hypnosis workshop on February 15th, I'll be starting it out by telling you about intuition, just my understanding of what intuition is, and what I hear from spirit guides, from clients in their sessions, just everything that I know about intuition and what our spirit guides want us to know about intuition. Then we'll go into a hypnotic journey, and that is where we're going to get into that hypnotic trance, and I am going to ask questions about your intuition specifically. And in that space, then you will listen to the question and you will get your own answer in your own mind. And as you're getting that answer, I'll be cueing you to remember, just observe and remember. We'll ask a few questions about your intuition, and then we'll come out of that. You'll have a chance or a few minutes to journal your experience, write down anything you don't want to forget. And then there'll be somewhere in between 5 and 15 minutes at the end for questions, or if you want to share your experience or listen to other people as they share their questions or experiences. If you can join us live, that's awesome. If you can't, there will be a replay available, so you don't necessarily have to come live. And whether you come live or watch the replay, you can access that replay whenever you want and listen to this replay, this workshop, whenever you want. So this workshop is not only for people who are kind of like new, understanding their intuition, but it's also designed for people who have experience with and time, just in their rearview mirror, observing and learning about their intuition and trusting and relying on it. What I know about humans and intuition and the soul is that we are all growing and changing on many different levels. And as we grow and change, our connection to our intuition changes. And that's pretty natural thing to do. So if you've been doing it a while and you feel blocked, this would be a really great workshop for you. If you've been doing it a while and just looking for like a little tune-up or a little check-in to see if you can go even deeper or even higher with that, it's made for everybody. And what's so cool is that it's set up for you to be your own psychic and get your own information about your own intuition. So if that interests you, go to pastlivesandthedivine.com, click on work with me, and then you'll be able to get to the workshop from there. If you're listening in the future, my plan is to sell this replay as a bundle, an evergreen product that you can just download whenever works for you in the future. So I'm not only doing that with this workshop, but I'll be doing it in the future with other workshops. So depending on how far in the future you are, go to pastlivesandthedivine.com, click on shop, and you can find the workshops in there. Okay, everyone, are you ready? Gather around the fire for our hypnotic journey for you to be your own psychic. Getting comfy here, settling into a reclined, supported position. As you get settled in here, fully listening to your body. Fidget if you need to, shift, add a few layers or take some off. Whatever you have to do, just allow your body's needs to come to the surface. Take care of them in a second or two and feel the relief and relaxation from simply giving your body what it needs. And if you haven't already, soon you'll find yourself becoming still and settled. And just allowing yourself to be in this space. If it feels good to take a deep breath, do so. But just know your only job is just to relax and listen. And if your mind starts to wander or drift, you'll easily come back to the sound of my voice. And now bring your awareness to your eyelids. And effortlessly and automatically with each exhale, notice your eyelids become heavier, stickier, more deeply relaxed. Even if it's just 1% more, deeper and deeper relaxed with each breath, effortlessly and automatically. If your mind starts to wander or you fall too deeply asleep, you'll hear my voice saying the word now. And that word now will sound crystal clear in your ear, and you'll wake up just enough once again to refocus on my words and on this journey. And now, bring your awareness to the back line of your body, feeling yourself supported by the softness beneath you, and effortlessly and automatically feel yourself sink even deeper with each exhale. Deeper and deeper relaxed, effortlessly and automatically. And now I want you to bring your awareness to the very center of your being. And imagine a spark of light at the center of you. And imagine, sense, feel, or know that this spark of light is getting bigger and brighter. Bigger and brighter with each breath and each heartbeat. This spark of light that is you is growing bigger and brighter. This spark of light is the ancient, eternal, all-knowing part of you. It's the part of you that lives life after life and life in between lives. And as this light grows bigger and brighter, it begins to form a protective, loving bubble of light all around you. Have this bubble of light surround you with its love and protection. As you go deeper and deeper relaxed, throughout this entire journey and any time you need it in the future, just know that this protective, loving bubble of light is surrounding you with its love and protection. Only truth and love can enter this bubble as you go deeper and deeper relaxed. And now bring your awareness back to the center of your being, where that spark of light originates. And imagine, sense, feel, or know that your grounding root system grows from your center, the core of you, down into the earth. And imagine your roots reaching and growing far and wide and so deep. And imagine these roots wrapping around a rock at the core of the earth. And as your roots reconnect with our great Mother Earth, you're able to give her the energy, the excess that you don't need, and she composts it and turns it into the energy we all need. The nourishing, grounding energy of Mother Earth. And this healing, protective energy of Mother Earth is running to you through this root system. Grounding you, healing you, nourishing you. As you feel deeper and deeper relaxed, And you are now totally grounded to Mother Earth. And now bring your awareness to the very top of your head and imagine the crown of your head spinning open and creating a sealed channel of light from the highest source to you. And through this channel, through your crown, comes that healing wisdom from above. And as this light, this wisdom, this energy from above comes in through the crown of your head, imagine, sense, feel, know that with this healing and wisdom, it brings a deep sense of relaxation. As this light comes in and melts down, touching your forehead and your eyebrows, you feel them soften and relax. And as this light moves down, your eyelids become even heavier, even stickier. And you feel your temples ease and your jaw relax. Even your tongue softens, even if it's just 1% more. And this light moves into your neck, pooling in your shoulders, and sends a wave of relaxation down your arms. And your arms feel so heavy at your sides. And now know that this light is moving down your spine, from your neck all the way down your back to your hips. And you feel a wave of relaxation move across and down your back. And you feel yourself sink even deeper. And this light moves into your chest, opening up your heart center, releasing any blocks you might have to this journey. And this light overflows, filling your chest and your abdomen, bathing all your organs in this healing light from above as you go deeper and deeper relaxed. And this light settles in your hips, loosening, softening, releasing any tension held there. And this light moves into your legs, thighs, knees, calves, ankles, and into your feet. And it sends another wave of relaxation through your entire body as you sink even deeper, deeper relaxed. You are now totally connected with this healing wisdom and love and light from the highest source. So you're totally protected, grounded to Mother Earth, and connected to that universal healing and wisdom. Just allow yourself to be here, fully supported, totally relaxed. And now something is beginning to happen. And we don't know exactly what will happen or how it's happening, but it is happening. And now simply allow the deepest part of yourself to let go, evolve into this experience, and just trust what is happening. Trust what you observe as you're here, deeply, profoundly relaxed, grounded to Mother Earth, protected and connected. Allow the frequency, the vibrations, the healing energies that are around and within you. Allow them to permeate every aspect of your being. Good. Effortlessly and automatically, you sink even deeper. This is a profound state of relaxation, peace, and connection to all that is. And you are now in a place of expanded consciousness, expanded awareness. And as we move into a realm of pure and unconditional love, a realm of all knowing, all experiencing, and all being. And now, in this space of expanded awareness, you can feel and access your soul self even more. That ancient, eternal part of you, the part of you that lives life after life and life in between lives. It's the part of you that holds all the plans for this life you came here to create. With this open connection to your highest self, if you want to invite any spirit guides or other enlightened beings who are on your team, you can invite them into this space now if that feels comfortable to you. Knowing that only those with your highest and best in mind are allowed into this space. And now, connecting to your highest self, bring your question to mind. Just hold it in your mind. And now relax and just observe what comes to mind in response to this question. And remember to do just that. Observe. No need to analyze, try to connect dots, or wonder why you're seeing it or experiencing it. Just relax and observe what comes to mind in response to your question. Just observe and know that you'll remember. What else can you know or remember about this question, this situation, or yourself in this space? What can you know or remember to help you with this question or situation? Good. Just observe and know that you'll remember. Just relax and allow whatever comes to mind to just simply come up. That is your one job. No need to try to connect dots. Just relax and observe. What else is there for you to consider or know about this question or situation? Just allow any additional information to come to mind. Even if it doesn't make sense, even if it seems like a lot, just relax and observe. Your body, mind, and soul will naturally integrate this information, beginning now and for the next few hours and days even. And your job is just to relax and observe. My next question for your highest self: what's a good next step? With everything you've experienced and learned, what's your next step in this process? What's your next step to move forward in your highest and greatest good? Yeah, just observe and remember. Know that you will remember. And just allowing any more information to come in about your next step on your path with this question. And know that you can journal this as soon as you get up. You'll remember it spontaneously when you need it. All of the insights and wisdom are with you, effortlessly and automatically, because you've taken this time to go on this journey. Is there anything else for you to know or remember before we come back? Whether it's related to your original question or not, maybe it's a message from your spirit guides or someone else. What other messages are there for you today? No questioning, just observe and remember. Just observe and remember. It's time to return to the present moment. Just sending yourself love and gratitude for taking this journey. Sending love and gratitude to the enlightened beings on your spirit team for all their wisdom, their guidance, their protection. And now moving closer and closer with your awareness to the present moment. And as you feel yourself maybe relaxing where you are, maybe you feel the softness beneath you, I'm going to count from 5 to 1. When I say 1, you'll be balanced and ready for the next part of your day or night. 5, remembering everything you experienced. 4, bringing the shifts and changes unconsciously and consciously with you. 3, more and more in touch with the room around you. 2, beginning to feel sensation in your fingers and toes. And 1, feeling comfortable, peaceful, and easing into the next part of your day or night. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you know someone who'd appreciate this healing method or this particular hypnotic journey, send this episode to them. I really appreciate it. Until next time, take anything that makes your load feel lighter and just leave the rest.